Friends we've been for so long, now true colors are showing. Makes me wanna cry, oh yes it does, 'cause I had to say goodbye.
A technical difficulty online which made a conversation, and I don't want, not a comment, but gave the end of the conversation the appearance of having a tone that it really wasn't, which I did apologize for, but considering the lack of communication we've had, there probably won't be too much chit-chatting anytime real soon because of that, which really bothers me. I mean, with me, when it comes to people, like I said, I'm not like everybody else. People who I've put serious merit in as far as feeling. I'm 26, I can still count on one hand. So when I go that route with someone, it's very important to me. And it just has always been a problem to me, just how easy I seem to get replaced in circumstances. And to be perfectly honest, I get replaced for things that I don't really think measure up to me. I'm not cocky, conceited, or full of myself, but that's just how I'm calling it from how I see it. And usually time does show me to be right, that at the point of decision between me and whoever else may be in the area at the time, they don't measure up. And I don't have a problem saying that, which makes it hurt even more because I'm always still around. Very few people make their moves to go in whatever directions they go and then X me out. I'm usually still around, or they want me to still be around. And I don't know, it gets to a point where I really got to stop and think. It's like, does anyone really stop and think, yo, how does Jason feel about this? Like, it really seems that when push comes to shove, folk are overly capable of putting their wants over mine. Like, if it comes down to, okay, I want to do this for me, or I'm going to hurt him, I don't see the sacrifice that says, you know what, let me see if there's another route, another way to handle this without just blatantly, stabbing him in the heart again, you know what I mean? And it just, it gets to me because there are ways I could react to this. There are ways I could go about this. There are ways I could relieve the tension that maybe the average guy would go about doing when they feel like they've been hurt, and that's not me. So I've got all this pain, I've got all this anger, frustration, all this confusion, and there's really nowhere to direct it. There's nowhere to direct it. And then people see me and say, Jay, you need to think positive. You need to be like, yo, I'm a realist. I deal with what's here and what's been given to me. I do this and you do that. Don't question me after the fact why I'm pissed about it. You know what I mean? Because when put in my shoes, ain't no one else gonna react. In my shoes, the average person's either gonna wild out and they're gonna say, you know what? The hell with them. The hell with you and everything about it. I'm not gonna give the type of energy that I give just to end up in a situation that I'm in. And if there's anyone who can't understand, who has full knowledge of circumstances and still thinks, well, I'm just bitter and hey, whatever. Personally, I think I've earned that right. Like if I was to specifically sit here and detail what I've done for people, what I've sacrificed and given up, and when I sit here and think how little gets sacrificed and given up for me, I have a right to feel the way that I feel about things. You know what I mean? I go I can't even say the extra mile. I go to lengths for people that don't even seem logical at times, because I know I'm the one capable of handling that burden. And it's like people say, okay, Jay's great, he's good, Jay will do this, he's the one that'll take care of that. Except they go about their business. If I give you 150, can you at least give me 60? I've used the analogy before. Look at it as test scores. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna give you beyond 100, just give me 60. They lowered passing from 65 to 60. Just give me 60 to show that you at least care to some degree. Current circumstance I'm in right now, people, person involved, know I'm hurting. One of the reasons why we haven't spoke much, because I'm like, you know what? If you really do have a feeling for me, if you say you have, Call me and say, "Oh Jay, how are you doing? I know XYZ happened. You weren't feeling it. We didn't really speak." I'm one of those people. If you leave things hanging in the air with me, I'm gonna just let it be, and I'm not gonna chase people for communication of things, because if what I've done at this point wasn't good enough, it's never gonna be good. I don't know, man. It's got me thinking about a lot of things.